Hi, I'm Judy. Well, welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and this savoring fall Yin Yoga practice. A somewhat short one, but not too short, maybe just right for you. Physically, we're getting into our back and our shoulders. We're getting into the stomach and spleen meridians. And we're getting into our lung and large intestine meridians as well. Now is a great time to set an intention. The intention that I'm offering to you is to savor the harvest. So we think about fall and we think about letting go like the leaves on the trees, and it's really sad. But there's a lot to savor too. Pumpkin everything, of course. Apples, squashes, root vegetables, potatoes, broccoli, all the great fall flavors that we all love, or like most of us love. Right about now, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you are celebrating spring, you will see a spring playlist and you can choose a video from that playlist. There are actually a lot more spring videos on my channel, but that's what I have for you right now. Gather up your props. Today I'm going to be using a couple of pillows, and that is all that I'm going to use. I do recommend a bolster if you have it. That would be great. I am, as you can see, practicing on my bed again. I'm actually practicing, I'm sharing with you the practice I did this morning. So, gather up those props and come into your mat, onto your bed. Begin to transition into your time just for you. Get into a relaxed position, whether it's laying down or seated up. Close your eyes if it's comfortable and safe for you to do so. Allow your breath to just be right now. But notice how when you begin to take attention to it, generally it naturally slows down. The slower the breath is, it sends a signal to our bodies that we are safe, we are secure, and we can relax. I want to share this quote with you by Anonymous, good old Anonymous. Autumn is a time to slow down and savor life's simplest pleasure. My question to you, I'll be repeating throughout this practice, what are your simplest pleasures? And go ahead and begin to take your hands to your heart. And feel your heart beating beneath your hands. Notice the sounds around you, and the space around you. Maybe the clothes touching your skin or the surface beneath you. And just take a moment to just be. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. This is your time. And last couple of breaths here. Maybe just making a note of how you're feeling in this moment. Has something already begun to change for you? And then coming to your stomach, lying down on whatever surface you're using. Legs are straight out behind you. Getting comfy. And I like to take my head down onto my pillow or the mat, depending on where you are. And elbows are out to either side. And then go ahead and bend your left leg so your foot comes up. Reach back. It's there somewhere. And if this feels too hard, maybe go ahead and get a strap or a bathroom tie, a towel, whatever, to help you reach that back foot. And just relax into the pose. And thinking about your simplest pleasure. Relax your shoulder. Maybe find the right spot on your foot, or your shin or your calf, wherever you're holding on to. And then come into stone. Close your eyes if that feels good to you. Notice what those shoulders are doing. You begin to release some tension. The last couple of breaths here. And release the foot that you're holding. Bend your left arm. And then bend your right leg. Reach back for that right foot, that right shin, that right calf. And maybe stay a little upright to begin with. You should most likely be feeling this in your upper thigh or quads. That's what we're targeting. You may feel it other areas too. Obviously, you're going to feel some tension in the arm that is holding your foot. And that's okay. And then maybe take your head and look away from the foot that is bent. Begin to go deeply inside. And ask your body, what do you need? Do I need something under that leg? Do I need to grab a strap? Do I need to back out of the position? Or am I feeling good right where I am? Last couple of breaths here. And let go of your foot. If you're using a bed and a pillow, bring your hands on top of that pillow. Elbows are out to the side. One hand goes on top of the other. And forehead can go onto your hands. Now you may be feeling a little tension in your low back, and that's not really where we're specifically targeting. You can bend both knees and lift your legs to one side and then the other. Bring a little tension by some gentle movement. And let them come down straight behind you. And take a few breaths here. Notice anywhere in your body that you feel sensation. What are you feeling? Last couple of breaths here. Begin to come up onto your elbows. Take your left hand underneath your right. The right can stretch straight out in front of you. And then bend that right hand. So basically you've made kind of an X with your arm. This is Bowtie Pose. And if you're not familiar with it, there will be a video up here that will show a lot of different variations you can do. You might feel a lot of tension in full bow tie, so there are options. Opening up across that upper back, allowing you to take deeper and deeper breaths. What are my simplest pleasures? Maybe you can begin to sink a little lower. And allow those shoulders to relax. If you begin to feel any pain or if you feel some numbness, I'm going to suggest you come out of the pose until that releases. Maybe take a little time in child's pose, stretch the arms out, and then perhaps come back into the pose, but not as deep, maybe taking a half bow tie. Last couple of breaths here. And press into the arms. And come back into, actually we're going to flip over onto our back. So go ahead, if you have that bolster, go ahead and grab it now. If you don't have it, you go ahead and take some pillows, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take both our pillows, put one on top of the other. I'm going to take my hip, push them back a little bit so you can see me. And I'm going to take my hips close to the pillows, and then I'm just going to drape my upper body onto the pillows. We're coming into supported fish pose. You take your hands away from your body, palms up or palms down, whatever feels right to you. And you begin to feel more space in your lungs, allowing you to take deeper breaths. Inspiring you, yet letting go at the same time. Allow your whole head to relax. Your forehead, eyebrows, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your jaw. What are your simplest pleasures? Is your breath slowing down? How does that feel to you? You savor that slowness, even just for a little while. Go ahead and come on off any props you may be using. We're moving into our last pose, Savasana. Move this off to the side. And now is a great time to revisit that intention you may have made at the beginning of this practice. I offered savoring the harvest. There's so much good food right now, but there can be another meaning for that as well. Savoring the harvest may mean to you savoring the fruits of all the hard work you've put in so far this year. So what does savoring the harvest mean to you? Allow yourself to relax into Savasana. Autumn is a time to slow down and savor life's smallest pleasure. And relax in silence, allowing yourself to just be until you hear me speak again. Feel free to stay in Savasana for as long as you feel called to. You're beginning to move into the rest of your day. Feel the mat or the bed supporting you, keeping you safe, secure. Feel every point of your body that is relaxing into the earth. Begin to take any small movements you need to bring your body back to full awakeness. And then in your own way, and in your own time, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And once again, let's return to taking our hands to our heart, thinking about what our simplest pleasures are, what your simplest pleasures are. I'm going to challenge you actually, perhaps after this practice, to grab a journal and journal on that. You can even get fancy. You can write them down onto little slips of paper and put it into a jar. Take them out anytime you're feeling tired or overwhelmed or just blah. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you always enjoy and savor the fruits of your heart. And go ahead and take in your bed, your mat, and slightly raising your head, taking in the rest of the room, allowing your arms to relax. Just want to grab a little visual aid that I brought with me here. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? I got that on a walk with Bandit a little while ago. And my husband was like, oh my God, bird flu. And I'm like, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But it's something the bird, I'm guessing a hawk most likely, just didn't need anymore. At least I hope that's the case. So I like to sometimes pick up little things like that and bring them indoors to remind me of the beauties of this season. So right about now, probably, there's going to be a playlist coming up here with more fall practices in case you want to look at some more practices. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button so more people can find free Yin Yoga. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I hope you are enjoying an incredible harvest, whether that is food or thoughts, emotions, or anything you planted at the beginning of the year. A wonderful rest of your day.